Stop! Please.
Oh, shit.
We have all total 600 in progress for most of each. Subject is 25 and appears to have shit his pants.
Get back here!
Howdy doody. Like, subscribe, rate, review. Thank you. Let's get to 100K on YouTube, 1.4 mil on Facebook. You see that, Tiger? Oh, wee. God is good. Thank you, everybody. All right, where am I at next? Comedy Store sold out. Salt Lake City sold out. And this comes out afterwards? You missed it. Get your tickets now. West Nyack, not sold out. What? No, it's what? I don't. It's Nyack. What's over there? A Nyack. Be nice, Greg. You know what I mean? Phoenix, Houston, Portland, Baltimore, Cleveland, Pittsburgh, Huntsville, Nashville, San Antonio, Springfield, Chicago, Brea, Louisville, Madison, Indianapolis, Dania Beach, Spokane. I got a bunch more Comedy Store dates. I'm getting a headlining date for the main room. Might be one of the last times I run my whole hour in LA before I shoot my special. I got to get that done this year. I don't got to, but I want to. You know what I'm saying? It feels time. It's ready. The fat is trimmed. Today's guest is Ian Fidance, a very funny, hilarious homie. I went shooting with him. He's a New York comic. He might move to the beach. I'm going to show him a dolphin and get him over here. Good man. Check him out right now. Check out his social medias. Thank you for listening.
Dude, I can't tell you the last time I had regular boogers. Chris?
What are they?
Look.
Oh my God.
Don't you show me.
We're booger brothers.
Are we rolling?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all in there. Sit down, Tiger.
Oh no, I just showed
Booger Brothers, cancel him. He did not consent. You can't show him your boogers.
Brothers.
You sick bastard.
Boogers aren't balls.
Yeah, balls are less offensive. I way rather see your balls than some boogers.
And they taste better too.
Do you dip your nuts in soy sauce? Fury's got everybody doing it.
What?
You can taste soy sauce through your nutsack.
No, you can't.
Uh-huh.
You've got everything in this house. Do you have soy sauce?
I got soy
Let's
sauce.
do it now.
Go get the soy.
I will
no. That's
dip
not
my boys
I'm
in
not
soy.
turning into a porn podcast. I
So-
can't talk. Boy. Turn this out. I can't hear myself think.
I need snare in my headphones.
Hello. Mic check. Howdy doody. Howdy. I'm a little higher. I like to hear me in my own head.
Oh, you're high?
How can you tell? Dude, I only smoke one joint.
One joint a day?
No. Just a little, like this much of it. But that was an hour ago. I'm regular now. Yeah, right. It helps me talk better. Sometimes. And then sometimes it's way worse. Are you sober, Sally? 100%?
I'm sober.
Oh,
No
yeah,
mushrooms, no
good
weed,
job.
none of this bullshit. Straight raw dog in reality. Yes.
I raw dogged it for 8.5 years.
Really?
And then I went to... And I've been smoking ever since.
Really?
I quit, like,
you have a
5
good
times.
constitution then.
Yeah.
It doesn't lead you down a bad path?
It did, but I'd be battling. I'd be knife fighting the hungry wolf. I'm at peace with it pretty good. Because I puked a lot out during ayahuasca. That's how it feels. I feel like I puked out the big chunk of, where is it? You know? And
Where was it?
But to give you reference, like one joint will last me 3 days as opposed to 3 joints a day.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
That's
the
good.
switch. Yeah,
You're
I kind of
good.
do it like an adult.
I would be like 3 joints before I leave.
yeah,
Joint on
that's-
the way.
Oh, believe. Yeah, that's the only time I got beef with it.
That's a little bit of ganja in my life. I do a little bong hit in the morning. A gravity bong in my bathroom.
Oh my god, I remember gravity bongs in the bathtub.
Oh.
That's just stupid. Looking back, I'm sorry.
Dude,
Roll a joint. That's too much work.
I used to keep a gravity bong in a drywall bucket in the backseat of my car.
That's too much work, sir.
I know. But isn't it about the work? I'm doing the work. Just ripping a gravity bong out of a
The
Brita tea
shit
filter.
we used to do
Oh, yeah.
for like a millimeter extra high that doesn't exist.
Bro. Yeah.
Just smoke a joint.
it does.
You fucking animals.
A gravity bong certainly exists, and the high from it
Oh, I know.
is inescapable.
We made, maybe not dozens, but several gravity bongs.
You ever do a dome of death?
What's a dome of death?
A dome of death is where you take a office water cooler and you cut the bottom off and you put it in a pool, and then you take an eighth of weed in the top and you take a torch and you light it, and then you
I've
rip
seen
it
those
and you
videos.
swim underneath it.
Whoa, I didn't know about the swim.
Yeah.
Okay,
just
no,
live
I've
in
not heard of that one. I thought you just meant like a giant gravity bong with the 3-gallon.
Out of a pool?
No, maybe. I just seen videos on the internet.
But
I didn't see the swim up.
It was not an above ground pool, so it wasn't trashy.
That's still pretty trashy.
Oh yeah,
Dome of death.
dome of. You ever do a strikeout?
What the fuck are these new things?
A strikeout? A strikeout is where you rip a bong, take a shot, chug a beer, and then you blow it out.
Oh, I probably done that one.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know what was the name of it, but yeah, that was fun to like smoke, drink, and burp it out.
You ever do the Delaware doozy?
What are you, bro?
The Delaware doozy is where you move out of New York to move into a upstairs attic apartment in an old farmhouse in Delaware, and you just rip gravity bongs all day before you go work with power tools at a construction site.
That's
where
what
you're
you did?
wasting your life away, and you come home and sit with a bottle of vodka on you and you watch Wife Swap.
And then you found comedy?
And then I found God.
Oh man, no, I haven't heard none of that. Wait, no. I did do one. I already told the story a bunch, but it's a good one. I gravity bonged a 40 of King Cobra, and it went in and went out, and I puked on all my buddies, and it was great.
Oh my God.
Like literally liquid beer. I went,
Dude, see, that's a fun story.
Yeah.
The first time I did a gravity bong, I blacked out and I tried to bite my fingers off. My friends had to sit on my body and thought they were going to have to call 911.
yeah,
And then no one would do drugs with me anymore.
yeah. That was
That stopped me. I had to do it on my own.
funny. This kid, we had to duct tape him up. We had to restrain him, man. He got too nuts. He got naked, started peeing on people. He scared all the girls away. I'm like, we were going to get laid, dude.
Oh, yeah. No, it was just guys in the basement for us.
Someone gave him some promethazine. Somebody. No. He didn't have speed in his system. He needed speed. You know when you do narcotics and then you usually do narcotics and drink and you're good? He did drinking, no narcotics.
You got
and
it.
he went nuts. That's the craziest part. It was lack there of cocaine or meth that made him go nuts.
Did you do meth?
No, just like a couple of times. No, I like opioids, OxyContin.
Oh,
Boy,
get
get
that
in.
little itch.
Yeah, scratch the nuts, man. No, but yeah, I'd sniff some meth, but
Yeah.
that was towards the end. That was the tail end.
So you haven't had a drink in
11 years.
That's amazing.
Yeah, no real drugs.
Incredible.
11 years. I know I've been plant-based for a little while. But
You can't live out here and not be plant-based.
it's impossible.
You have a
sir.
plant right
Yeah,
there?
there's one right there between two plants.
Whoa. I
I
like
didn't
it.
steal that idea. What font is that?
Whoa.
Everybody's doing it. You just find dope shit. We're Andy Warhol in it. What happened there? Did you see that?
I don't know, but that weed started kicking up when
That's
you
the
said
craziest part. It's probably not even the weed. That's what you don't understand. That's why I love the weed. It somehow helps this.
It excuses it.
Bro, when I'm 100% sober, that's when I'm like, oh my God. Like, you're worse. Teeny tickle of lion's mane and psilocybin, that whole microdose shit. Sometimes I'm fucking like Terminator with the words. Function. So I got the ADHDs, OCDCs. It's really hard to stay on topic, dog.
It is so tough.
What the fuck?
It is so tough.
If I don't have lists, I'm dead.
Dude,
Lists.
I need lists. I need reminders. I need to sing. I need to dance.
Alarms.
I need to move.
sing it. I do the singing now.
Yes.
3 cats, 3 cats, 3 cats.
I got to talk to my cats. I got to alienate the people around me. You know?
Why didn't you read my mind and tell me what to do to fix my life? Oh, help me. I'm the golden goose right now. I need help. Fuck. Why is it so easy? We have to speak it. We have to switch it. Why is it so easy?
What's easy?
It's not. It's hard. I'm trying to be positive, you pansy.
Why is it? Let's make it positive. Why is it so easy? Should be. It is so easy.
It is easy.
It is easy, breezy, beautiful cover girl. I don't like how I have to turn to look at Chris. I wish he was in my eyesight. The whole
Get
time.
over there.
Yeah.
He doesn't fit. This room is small.
I need better glasses. Just sit on my lap.
He's a perv. He'll give you a little something.
I'll show you more boogers. I'm a booger boy.
You showed him his boogers.
I'm a little booger boy.
I have my limits. That coming from guy that will fart in the room, first time guest. And
really?
I did that at a radio show in Vegas.
Oh.
With Becky Robinson, the late great Eric Myers, Eric Friedman, Sam Tripoli might have been there. And I farted at the radio show, and they all looked at me. I was like, that was a good bit.
Was it a ripper or was it a stinker?
A ripper. No stinker.
Okay, ripper's fine.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Stinker, bad news.
Enclosed room. Everybody's a stickler.
The greatest thing that's ever happened to me on stage, this guy was heckling, and I go, hey, man, every time you talk, this is all I hear. And I put the mic up to my ass, and I farted.
What?
And I go,
divine timing.
And
divine
and everything
timing.
you say, they both stink like shit. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
And it was like the greatest moment. And I really took a gamble.
Yeah.
Because that could have
You sharded?
been, no, but it could have been.
Yeah.
And it may have been if I had pushed harder.
You know,
Actually, this is conjuring something up right now. May I?
Does it stink?
I don't think so.
Yeah. We'll find out. I only farted in the mic maybe 2-3 times, and it never went over well, so I stopped doing it.
Really?
I couldn't believe it.
It
People
feels
get grossed out. I was like, that's
It feels like divine intervention.
that's what I
when it
how
comes
I feel.
up and it fits right into what you're doing. Not like if you're like, I was swimming the other day. Not like that.
Oh, yeah.
But if you use it as like a punchline and a tool, it's divine intervention.
I think I did it the first thing I did get up there. I farted in the mic. I thought it was going to be funny. They didn't think it was funny. But then I had to talk in it. It's my stink.
Yeah.
That was pretty gross, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay.
That sets a bad precedent.
And then the other time I farted on the way to the stage, and it was such a small, quiet room that everybody heard. And there was no music,
One time, dude, I did a college gig years ago, and some kid was in the bathroom when I was in there, and I was taking a shit, and we'd wash our hands next to each other, and then I came out, and then the first thing I said on stage was, to whoever the guy was that was in the bathroom when I was shitting, I'm sorry. Anyway, guys, my name's Ian, and then it was an uphill battle that I lost the entire time.
Why do we
It was
always think
not
that's
a
going
bad
to be
way.
a good idea?
Because in our minds, we think it's funny.
Yeah.
And we're like, this is great.
And then they're like, oh.
Because we forget that we're like, they may know us, but we're like still, it's a strange interaction going on stage.
They're just
expecting
meeting us.
Yes,
and ours
they're
is
just
like, I
meeting
got
us.
diarrhea.
Yeah, cha-cha-cha. Yeah. Yeah.
Holy shit, I had such bad diarrhea in Vegas. I sprayed the toilet so hard that it sprayed back. And I went, no. You ever have the poopies where it hits the water and gets you back?
Bro, one time at the Denver airport, I shit up my back.
Yeah.
It's terrible.
We should have saved this for the end, but we're getting there now.
Oh, yeah, this
I
is
have
people's
a poop
first
story.
introduction to me.
No. Well, I have a final question. Did you poop your pants? But we're going to go down that in the middle tonight. Yeah, I will do mine than yours because that one's definitely a bigger one. Yeah, I hit the water so hard and it splashed back. And I went,
You know what a secret is?
what?
When you shit, you got to flush so it doesn't
Bro,
splash.
I know that, but it's just I'm at a public one. I'm not. It's fucking motion sensor. I'm the pro. I'd be fucking. No, but this one was just different, and I don't splash my nuts with shit all the time. This is probably the second time it's happened in my life, but it hit the
Must
water.
not got big enough nuts.
Yeah, I got big
Come on,
balls.
Eric.
Small dick, little big balls. That's so funny. What if
doesn't
you
hit the
bragged about
back.
that? I got a little dick, but I got big balls. That's not good.
It doesn't hit the back, but it'll fuck the sides up.
But my balls will annoy your clitoris the whole time.
Sound like a marching band when I'm fucking you.
Dude, the splashback is just like, that's it. When that splash hits you, I hadn't had that in years. I went like this, like, oh, God.
You know what's so funny? When I walked into your home, we were having such pleasant conversation.
And now we're on the pod.
And there
I
was
splashed
cats.
my nuts with my own shit
There were
water.
cats. I felt like heaven. It was such a calming presence walking
We'll
in.
move off of poop. We'll go to Daisy soon.
It-
But we got to finish your Denver airport caca poo poo pants.
I mean, it is what it is.
Were you upside down? Was it
No, I was. My stomach was. It was. I was in a bad way. I
shit
had to,
up your back? How does it go up?
I had to take my under. I did no, not my. I had to change my shirt. It was terrible. Terrible. It's almost
What
like
about gravity? How did it go up?
I'm unique and I defy
Shit doesn't go
gravity.
up. Shit goes downhill. Everybody knows this.
It's splashed.
It's an old saying. I heard it from
splashed
the mafia.
up. That's what it was. It was so explosive. It
Explosive
splashed
in your pants in the airport
up.
seat?
No.
Toilet.
In the toilet. Splashed up from the toilet.
Oh, you had a little happy trail? A little tramp stamp? Wow. That's impressive. Yeah, I got to get my gut biome in order. Would you like some ivermectin?
I would love
I
some.
have everything, bro. I got fenbendazole. I got ivermectin.
I take
Promethylene
probiotics.
blue. I don't have that.
No.
That's pussy. No, I love kefir. I love the probiotics. It's really good for you.
What is that?
Kefir is like Russian liquid yogurt.
Oh,
it's so good.
Is that?
Oh my
it's-
God.
Is it that like raw milk?
Kind of, sort of cultured milk, I would say.
Oh, okay.
It's old school shit. Probably around before yogurt. I don't know. It's Eastern European shit. It's just a little fermented milk, liquid yogurt beverage. It's delicious. It's sold at Whole Foods, Trader Joe's, farmers markets. Probably regular.
Erewhon?
It's good. Yeah, definitely.
Do you have an Erewhon down here?
No, but there should be one soon. It feels like they should.
Feels
put one
like
in
an Erewhon
Manhattan
area.
Beach. They got some stuff. They got Mother's.
Is this Manhattan Beach?
Lazy Acres near it? Yeah,
Yeah,
next
okay.
beach over. Hermosa area. It's the shit down here.
It
You would
really
love
is.
Hermosa. It's a little bit more punk rock ska.
I like that.
Redondo's a little more laid back, but it's all good.
I need laid back because I'm like all the
here.
time, and I need my environment.
The
to be
Dolphins
laid
won't allow it. They'll be like, Ian, chill out. You shut up your back. Breathe, bro. Breathe.
I need a forgiving, loving dolphin in my life.
I see them 90% of the beach walks I go on, and I forget that that's not normal. I see so many dolphins.
That it's
I
become.
I still
Passe
get
to
happy
you.
every single time, but when other people see them, I forget that, like, oh, that's like not common. It is here, bitch.
Do you go swimming? a lot?
Sometimes. I'm a pussy boy. I
Really?
surf 3 to 5 times a year. It's really cold.
The water's cold,
It's freezing. It's not even
Really?
cold. It's fucking freezing.
but it's
We'll go dip our toes after this.
I'll
We'll
do
finish
it.
in time. Because I have therapy at 2. I don't want to brag, ladies, but I got to cry on Zoom.
I rescheduled therapy this week. I forget when I.
It's
had
hard when you're this busy. Our schedules are
know.
insane.
it. I know.
Hey, let me talk to you on Monday. I'm in New Zealand. It's
Yeah.
3 a.m.
Yeah. I know. I'm on an airplane. Let me go in the bathroom and
Yeah.
sob.
It's just scheduling. OCDCs. Yeah, we'll dip our toes. We'll have time. Nice. I love it. I love it. I got a hypnotherapist.
What?
A little different. She goes like this.
Interesting. I need some
Crocodile
weed.
Dundee. No. That's the Caddyshack.
That's Caddyshack.
The first one was
Crocodile Dundee.
Crocodile.
We're gonna need a bigger hypnotist.
Ron White got me into hypno. He got sober off a hypnotist with a wig
Really?
in Santa Monica in a garage, and I went to that same guy. He won't call me back. I had to find another one. I cried too much with him. I was like, okay, bro, fucking pussy.
Dude, I need to cry. I cannot cry. I'm on antidepressants.
Oh, that's why.
And it
I was
gets
just-
me to the point, and then it's just nope. And it's like I am just begging
You're
to
not
cry
raw
to
dogging
let it
You're
out.
on them pills. I get it though.
I'm bipolar too,
Yeah.
so it's like
You just need a reset. Go see a shaman. We'll get you back.
let's dip our toes in the ocean.
That's not
and
what I'm
then
talking about.
take me to a shaman. I think that every year I go into the ocean and I baptize myself, and then that placebo effect makes me feel that I'm emerging brand new.
You are.
And
New
so
life.
that
Every
is
day's a new start.
My
what you
ayahuasca,
gonna do with it?
you know?
Michael Jackson had the same amount of hours in a day. Look what he did. What you doing with your life? I stole that from Sugar Free. He's an old pimp from Pomona. He said that on a podcast, and I couldn't stop laughing. Isn't that funny?
What time does Michael Jackson go to bed?
Oh,
when he looks at the clock. When he looks at the clock and the big hand is on the little hand.
Oh, he's innocent. It's a lie. It's a lie. He's the only one I think is innocent. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah. The other ones.
Guilty as fuck. No, there's a lot of people coming out. Anyways, I don't want to talk about that. Well, I'll say this. There's gangsters that say in podcasts that they were offered money to say that Michael molested their kids, to lie. And then he's like, I can't say that because if he did that, I would kill him. You know, and you just tell when a motherfucker's telling the truth. And then on top of that, there was no rumors of any of that until he went to war with Sony. And he was trying to buy out Sony, and he was in a big war with them. And then there's even more, like a lot of the people that said he did that came back and said he didn't, and they lied for money. And it was like they were coerced.
The one guy in the documentary seemed like he really wanted it.
Yeah, that too.
He seemed... No, watch the documentary. He seems like, no. He was using it as like a badge of courage.
And that too, like if the documentary was true,
bragging about it and like
sue
really
them.
Yeah.
Something about that. Like if the film was true, then you can't sue them to take it down. Then it's not slander.
What was the one guy's?
There was a lot. There wasn't just one thing. It was like dozens of things where you go like, oh, wow. None of this came to about until you went to war with powerful billionaires who can, you know.
I mean, let's not deny it. Michael Jackson was fucking weird.
Oh, 100%.
Fucking weird.
I mean, if
you don't get accusations unless you're a little.
That's not what I'm saying. Of course he's weird. And he acts like a child because he is a child. I mean, he just never had a childhood. I don't know. I say it's 50-50. He's the one where I'm like, that sounds like they just wanted to get rid of him and he was too powerful and owning everything. And he would say Eminem made fun of him and then he bought Eminem's catalog.
Really?
He bought Paul McCartney's catalog. Dude, Michael Jackson was a gangster business-wise. He was buying Sony, bro. That's what I mean.
Wait, Eminem made fun of him and he bought Eminem's catalog.
And
so
then,
Eminem does not own his
I don't
music.
believe so. You could Google this. This is towards the end, he started buying everyone's catalog. It was rumored, I don't know, it's the internet, so it's the Wild West, but this information is out there where Michael Jackson bought he bought the Beatles, Eminem, Beyonce, Jay-Z, like you name it. This motherfucker was buying everybody's shit.
It was not a direct purchase of Eminem's rights. Sony bought it.
He had 50%
stake. He was trying
to
buy Sony, technically.
I just know there was a ton of trade wars or whatever, catalog wars, publishing rights wars with Michael, and shit was going down, and then slander popped up. And then he was found not guilty both times. Oh, that was the thing that made me think he was innocent. The fucking facts. The FBI released like a 50,000 page dossier or whatever.
Who's got the time
That's
to read
what I said. No, but it can't. You know what it said? Nothing. That's the whole point. You get investigated by the feds and you're guilty, you're going to be found fucking guilty.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, I would assume so. They get fucking
Mo money,
La Cosa
mo problems.
Nostra. You know what I mean? Yeah. The feds investigate him for a long time, came up with a fat page, and they say he ain't got shit. That whole thing, that was the major. How did I forget the biggest part? I'm like, a gangster on a podcast said he didn't do it. That's the first thing I led with. How about the 40,000 documents the FBI's published that said he's innocent? Why don't you lead off of that, you dingbat? Anyways, don't do drugs, kids.
Hey, why is it easy?
I don't know. Who knows? Who knows? The rest are guilty. I say Michael's innocent.
Free my man Michael.
Free Michael.
Free Michael. Dude, how old are you?
I'm 40.
Me too.
Nice.
Do you remember when the black and white music video came out?
Yeah, it was
I
so
remember
good.
watching that in music class when I was in like second grade, and that was the coolest shit ever.
Dude, Michael, when you were a kid, I used to dance the bad.
Dude.
Oh my God.
Was
in
there
my
anything
underwear,
better?
My sister make fun of me. Still have a dancing complex to this day. Because they were like, I was like, I was boogieing. Black, white. Remember the time? Remember Magic Johnson?
Remember
Eddie
the
Murphy's in the video. It's a movie.
Dude, I was
Thriller?
in rehab when Michael Jackson died, and they made us go to a giant group session with everyone in the rehab, and one of the counselors sang "Man in the Mirror,"
Yeah.
and like started sobbing.
I
was
needed
like,
to
oh
be
my
in rehab
God.
when Michael Jackson died.
Yeah.
That was me peak. Wait, how long do you have sober?
10 years.
That's amazing.
Yeah,
Wow. What was your poison?
alcohol.
Yeah, that's the worst one. That was the major source of it all.
Yeah,
Alcohol led to the wild narcotics abuse.
I drank alcoholically the way someone shoots heroin. Like from the second you get up to the second you go
yeah,
to bed, do anything to get it. The only thing that matters.
that's crazy.
Yeah.
Alcohol was more like a vessel to get to the pills. It was always there, but it's like, let's mix it with something else.
But we don't got to live like that no more.
Nope. We free.
We free.
Free.
I used to be a dope dealer. Now I'm a hope dealer.
Yeah. You too, huh? Yeah, it's better that way. Namaste. Ooh, a cat. Ready?
Dude, I love cats so much. I miss my cats. Oh my God. What's this guy's name?
That's Boo Boo.
Boo Boo, come here.
Mr. Cat.
Come here.
She's
Come
got
here,
a
Boo Boo.
A sensitive spine.
Oh, yeah. Be careful on that spine. Oh, I love She will bite you. But pet her sides and neck and ears. Oh, I love that.
Oh, this is...
Yeah, she's got a sensitive spine. If you touch her spine, she might go into a little seizure and bite you.
If I lived in this home, I would get more cats. I have 2 cats, Samson and Glenn. And if I lived in a home instead of an apartment, I would get more.
How many would you max out? I have 4.
4.
Okay.
Because you got to get them in 2s.
Yeah.
But see, I would get all boy cats.
Well, she's moving out, but she's just moving right around
Moving
the corner.
out?
Yeah, she's the pisser and the shitter. She's my ex's cat, and my ex is taking her back.
Oh, that's...
It's in the process.
Yeah.
We're going through custody battle right now.
I had to do
it's
that.
all love. No, it's love.
I had to
I'm
do
joking.
that. Custody battle of a cat is the saddest thing ever. Just being on the phone and being like, listen, he's as much yours as he is mine, and I deserve time to be with Beans.
No, mine is more like, I love Boo. Obviously, I've been taking care of her, and she's my little baby, but she's pissing and shitting on everything. So I'm like, when are you getting your daughter? When are you getting your daughter?
How old is she?
Fucking old, bro. She's like 5. It started.
5 is not old.
Well, she's potty trained is what I'm trying to say. She's not
So there
wearing
must be
diapers,
something
motherfucker.
deeper going on.
I know.
She needs ayahuasca. She needs
I've
a
tried
hypnotherapist.
to give it to her. The bitch won't eat it.
Why won't you eat that ayahuasca, bitch?
Why won't you listen
Come on,
and stop
bitch.
shitting on the floor?
Oh, I love you.
It's really bad.
Oh, look at that butthole. Oh, I love you, you sweet
She's
little
so good
girl.
though. Other than the piss and the
Do all the
shit,
cats get along?
she's the only one that fights with people. She's just different. She's a little difficult.
She built
sassafras.
different. She built
She
different.
she eats her emotions. She shits on the floor.
This makes me miss my guys. I have a ring cam and I watch them when I'm gone.
You have a good cat sitter? Nice.
My cousin Sherry.
Yeah, that's the best. You got it.
Oh, look at you.
If you don't have a good cat sitter, you're toast.
Look at you. Yeah.
Yeah, the goals, in-game goals, get a bunch of businesses going, have like cat sanctuary, just have fuck you money and just whatever fun. I have whatever fun I want to have it be a business. Like this is a cat sanctuary that I get to visit whenever I want. And we save cats.
And you get to employ cool people.
Yeah. And I want like gardening union to help illegal immigrants fight the feds.
Whoa. A garden union.
Yeah, but illegal because I know they're illegal. But we're like, hey, we got you. Hide over here.
No. What you got to
Hide
do is
over
you got to
here.
have
Hey,
enough
we get
money
lawyer.
to buy off the people when they come for them. That's what you got to do.
Good luck with those racist pricks. I'll just feed them a taco. Shut up.
Dude, no. Get
One bite. That's food is the key to a man's heart.
fucking boo to shit on him. That's what you got to do.
Yeah, boo boo.
What a cute.
Oh yeah, that's a good cat.
I really don't understand why people don't like cats.
'Cause they
There's
don't
such
know.
a stigma. They don't know.
They don't know.
They won't give them the chance. Cats would be well more loved by society if you could walk them and pet them.
Some
Because
people
people
are
need
walking them
exposed
now.
to
You
'em.
see those videos?
I got to get on it.
That's hard though.
I'm
To
gonna
train.
get on it so
You see those
hard.
clear backpacks, the bubble backpacks?
Yeah,
They
yeah,
put the little
I could probably take my guy
those smash
Glenn.
face ones in there.
I could get Glenn to do it. Glenn,
Boo ain't walking nowhere.
look, Glenn,
Oh, that's cute.
you're gonna get their names.
I have 0
tattooed on.
tattoos. Everyone's shocked when I say that.
That is shocking.
I mean, why start now? Ink poisoning. He's gonna die. He's gonna die.
Hopefully. Fingers crossed.
That's how I feel. When
tired.
the plane's getting turbulent, everyone's crying. I go, oh, thank God, the pain is over.
I'm banging the window trying to jump out.
responsibility.
I'm like,
Open the door, Susan.
yeah.
We haven't landed yet. Open it. Open it.
don't you think planes would be so much cooler if we got delivered to baggage claim the same way as the bags?
I would love to go on a conveyor belt.
Wouldn't that be so cool?
I'm tired.
You find your bag
Yeah.
and you hug it, and then you just
Yeah.
go down a conveyor belt. That'd be so much more fun than having to do a long slog through LAX.
Yeah.
Put me on a conveyor belt, bang me around like a suitcase, and get me the fuck out of the airport.
I just thought
That's
of
what I'm
the,
saying.
my favorite part of the airport is I hate Southwest, but I love the terminal because they have Earth Cafe and I get a cheese Danish every time. Have you ever had a cheese Danish from Earth Cafe? It's the best thing you'll ever fucking have.
I'm not willing to fly Southwest just for a cheese Danish.
You gotta do it, bro.
No, I'm a Delta dog.
Me too. Delta Amex Platinum. You know the union?
Delta Amex Diamond Medallion.
I'm not diamond yet. I'm platinum. You fly that much?
Every
Damn.
weekend.
I do too. How am I not diamond? Not every week. I do about 50, 60 cities a year.
That's
It's a lot.
if you do 60 cities a year.
No, because sometimes
There's
I'll
52
do 4
weeks in a year.
I know, but like sometimes I'll do
Oh,
4
you'll
or
tie
5
up like
cities.
one night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So some
So
weekends
how are
I'll-
you not diamond? Are
I
you
don't know
using
how
your
I-
card to buy the flights?
Yeah, that's what I said. I don't know how I'm alive. You know, diamond.
You ever wonder?
How am I alive?
You ever wonder how you're alive, where you are, what you're doing?
All the
'Cause you're
time.
flying around so much, you're like, what is happening?
That Fight Club is real. You're like, where? What was your
Dude.
favorite city? I'm like, I don't know. What do
I
you
don't know
mean?
where I was last week.
I was in Australia. You know what I mean? You're like,
I don't know if I was in Kansas City or Huntsville or fucking, I don't know.
Yeah.
All I know is where I'm at now.
right here, right
Now.
now. You didn't know the words either.
Ding a dong. We go waggle. Right here,
Right now. Wait, I did have some notes. Let's make fun of my family. I just got back from Vegas, large family trip.
Whoa.
It's like 30 Mexicans down there and 4 whites. It was a good
Are you
goddamn
Mexican?
time. I'm a halfie.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting. I like you more now.
My mom, that's not worth talking about, but that's funny. My mom couldn't sleep because all the lights were on, and then we hit the off switch. She said, oh, that's the... Oh, my dad had to rent one of those. He's 78. My parents are older. He rented one of those scooters because it was just too hot, too far. And he never operated it. And some guy opened the elevator for him, was holding the door, and he crashed into the elevator full speed. He didn't hit the brake. He thought he was hitting the brake. He accelerated, and he almost hopped off the chair.
So great.
That was the best shit. The guy was like, oh, the guy holding the elevator. He's like, I'll take a different one.
Dude, watching that happen is like a gift from
Oh,
God.
my God.
It's like a well-timed fart in a microphone. It doesn't
wish-
happen often.
yeah.
When it does,
I wish
keep
I had
it
the
with
security cam footage of that. You know what I mean? You just see this guy just fucking, hey, he's not slowing down. Boom! Hopped off the seat, bro. Like went, you know? Damn, what else happened? It was no drama. I couldn't believe it. No fighting.
That's great.
30 motherfuckers.
The earth is
Oh,
healing.
my cousin Gus got shit-faced and fell in the Bellagio garden flowers and flattened some tulips. Dumb. That is so funny. My cousin Mariana from Mexico was visiting. And so we have L.A. Mexicans and then real Mexicans. And that sounds so funny to say, but you know there's a difference.
Diet Mexicans. Coke Zero Mexicans.
Anyways,
don't deal with
there is
Coke.
a difference. I'm Coke Zero. Real Mexican was making fun of Diet Mexican for falling in the fucking Bellagio Gardens. Have you been in the Bellagio Gardens? You know how nice that shit is?
I stay at the Wynn.
Google the Bellagio Gardens. Oh, comparable. Wynn is very nice gardens.
Wynn was nice.
Wynn is beautiful. Yeah, anyways, it's arguably the nicest garden in Las Vegas. My cousin fell in it and was fucking rolling in that. Yeah, you're an asshole if you fall into that.
Good God.
Good golly, Miss Molly.
So what was the real Mexican saying to the fake Mexican?
Trying to film it and laugh, but she didn't get it out in time. And he's just rolling. And then they took a picture of the flat tulips. Yeah, it's absolutely stunning. Honestly, when I go to Vegas, I just go to that garden. I don't really gamble. I don't drink. I don't party.
Perform. I don't go
I just
anywhere.
go to
I
the
just
garden.
Go to Mecca.
I just go to that garden.
I leave my debit card at home so I don't gamble.
You got
when I'm
that
in
bug?
Vegas. I got all the bugs, dude.
I only have some. Gambling never got me. I lost $35 and I'm like, I'm still mad. I can't do it.
Dude.
I'm like, that was a dinner. That was a cheeseburger dinner with
I
the
hate
hot
losing
date.
money, so when I start to, I gotta get it back.
Oh, I'm the opposite. I'm like, that's $8.
Dude.
I'm out of here. Fuck this place. If I
You
don't
gotta-
win
you
the
gotta
first
spend
time,
money to
I
make
go,
money.
Fuck you, man.
I put $200 in the penny slots.
$10,000 later. Woo. Now I've never done that. I'm glad.
Dude,
Thank
my buddy
God.
has such a gambling problem. He was playing $1,500 hands of blackjack, and we're just watching him, and we're like, no, oh my God. And he's making money. He has a horseshoe up his ass when it comes to gambling. Just on high stakes, penny slots.
I put $20 in a slot machine. I hit the wrong button, bet it all, lost it. I was so pissed. I was like, I quit. I forgot. I lost $55. I gotta go back.
Let's go.
No,
Let's go. I'll go right now.
I just
Oh,
don't. It gives.
boo.
It's fun. Yeah. Well, I make money now, but I still like.
But that's the thing. When you make it, I gambled more when I wasn't making a lot of money because I thought, well, this is going to be, I'll make money doing this onto the little money I'm making. Then
Yeah.
I'll have a lot of money. And then now that I'm like making good money, I'm like, I can't relinquish this money.
Yeah.
So I haven't gambled in a very long time.
I would rather.
But I do leave my debit card in
For safe
New York
reason.
just to be like, hey, even if I'm feeling great, I might be like, let me stop it.
In your mentality, is it because you would rather like? I'm like, well, if I lose a G, I would rather like take my whole family out to dinner at a fancy restaurant. That's like way more than the thrill of high like.
Yeah,
you know
but
what
I can
mean?
get
Like,
lost and going, oh, that doesn't matter. I just want to keep hitting this button.
it's weird because
I feel bad, so if I gamble, I'll get my happiness back.
yeah.
Look who's here to say hello. This girl. Look who's here to say hello. She's the cutest in the world. She is black and a little brown. It's not brown, it's all burned. She's the coolest girl in town.
What are you, a freaking pioneer? I haven't heard that song. What's that? Was that Yankee Doodle Dandy or some shit?
Yankee Doodle Dandy.
No, come on, we're not doing
How do you
that.
do Yankee Doodle Dandy?
I don't know.
I don't know Yankee Doodle. How Yankee Doodle
wait.
Dandy. How does Yankee Doodle go?
I had
How
a,
does it go? Now I gotta
I don't know. I
know.
had a train of thought somewhere to go.
Now I gotta
now
go.
I got this fucking Yankee
Use yourself. Look
Doodle
it up.
Dandy.
I'm a Yankee Doodle Dandy.
D, and
Yankee
she is a
Doodle
little
Dandy.
girl. She's in my lap. She's in my lap. She's in my lap. Please don't go poop. Oh, look at your little tongue.
Hang on. Where is it? I had one. I had a story, and then that goddamn Yankee Doodle Dandy song came out of nowhere, and that's all I got in my head. Hang on. Fart Fig Nudie. No, oh, that's right. The gangster cousins came. The two, these motherfuckers are like 6'4", 250, 300 pounds.
Mexicans.
Yeah, L.A. though.
Adios mio.
L.A. No, it was funny because we were doing the meet and greet after the show, and this one guy, he was a Mexican fool. Because I talk about being half Mexican and having gangster cousins in my act, and he goes, "You really Mexican fool?" I go, "Yeah, that's my cousin." He was just standing there like this,
Yeah.
but not doing nothing. And then he went, "Oh shit, like you are." But then his brother was behind the corner in a beanie and a wife beater, 6'4", 300-pound Mexican dude with tattoo, you know,
God.
Southeast LA.
That's so cool.
And then I go, yeah, because the fan was trying to fuck with me, but like a millimeter in a fun, loving way,
Yeah.
not like fucking, but like you ain't Mexican.
Yeah,
I go,
yeah.
look, and so fully clothed, full cousin is right there, and then the one in the tank top was behind him in the curtain, like in the cut, and I go, yeah, and if you act up, the one back there will get you, and he was like this. But he didn't even know. He was just back there being all weird. And then the second cousin scared the fuck out of him. He went, ugh! And I was just playing, like, but he thought like he was gonna get him, and it was awesome. And I'm howling like, that's it. That's the story that popped in my head when the Yankee Doodle. Oh yeah, I'll show you a picture.
The
fucking, all my family came out. That shit was so dope.
That's cool, man. Where'd they all fly in from? Oh, she scratched me. And I take it as a gift. A sign.
So the
me
one
to
in the
remember
beanie
you.
was wearing a tank top.
Oh,
Oh yeah. So he was and behind the curtain like
that's
this.
great,
and he was
man.
doing this. I swear to God, he was going like this. I'm like, why are you rubbing your hands like that?
Oh, dude, you played Wise Guys Vegas?
Yeah, it was great.
Great.
It's a great room.
Such a great room.
Yeah.
So fun.
Yeah, it was great.
Dude, I love that venue.
Yeah, I did Friday, Saturday. All shows were packed. One was sold out. That was lovely. Family came. No real drama. Everybody had a good time. I couldn't believe it. You know when you roll that deep? Ooh, gotcha. I'm sorry there, bud.
It's okay.
I'm going to get them groomed and get their nails
It's
trimmed.
okay. It's ow, that's a little bite.
She loves you.
Oh, yeah. Okay, bite
watch
again.
that spine. Watch that spine.
Easy on the spine. Getting her back for scratching me.
It's weird because she wants you to scratch her spine, and then you do, and she'll literally
What's up
have a
with her
seizure.
spine?
Super sensitive. I took her to the vet, and they said she's fine. I said, bullshit. Why the fuck
Did you
she-
touch it and then she seized and you were like, now what?
They just said they ran tests. It's like, nothing we could do. I'm like, all right. I just smoke her out. She chills.
Take ayahuasca, bitch. Get that garbage out.
Oh, we went shooting. That was fun. Let's talk about
That's
that.
great.
We went
You
to
like
Terran
shooting
Tactical.
guns?
Yeah, that was so fun.
Dude, oh, you and I.
Yeah.
Yes. I thought you meant with your Mexicans.
No.
No, yes, us.
Yeah.
That was so fun. Yeah, that was great. I love shooting
We
guns.
went to Terran Tactical. We got down. We all hit some shit that
Uh-huh.
day. I was surprised I could do it. I hit all the targets. We
Yeah, it
got
was
to do
fun.
that again. That was fun.
I'd love to, man. That
was
was
so
really
fun.
great. Dude, I have tried to go there, like, because I didn't used to come out to LA this much, and so I would go to Terran Tactical because I go out to LA like once or twice a year, and then now I'm coming out a lot, so it's just not a good idea to spend too much money. But
Yeah.
that place is great.
Yeah.
It's really fun going through the course, speed rounds. I love shooting guns.
You come out here a lot. You're a hustler. Good shit, man. Because
Yeah.
I'm too tired. I always want to make a presence in New York, and I do it once a year, and I'm like, I gotta go home. When
Yeah, but you have a family.
yeah, you live on
You
the
know,
road and
like-
shit. But
Yeah,
you
I
should do
live out
the
of
whole
suitcase.
apartment swap that I always dreamed of.
What's that?
LA comic, New York comic. Tradesies.
Are you saying
No, hell no. You ain't coming to my home, you little weirdo.
why?
Cuz.
Come on.
I'm just saying.
I'll take care of the cats. I'll sit in your sandwich
gonna-
chair and
you
watch
gonna
the
molest
ocean.
Boo. I don't trust you,
No, I'm
man.
not. I just have a mustache. I'm not a fucking weirdo. I'm weird, but I'm not a weirdo. You asshole.
No, it's all right. I meant because that was always a goal of mine, and then I got too busy. And you're right, I do have a family, so it's not
Yeah.
gonna happen with me.
Yeah.
But that you could do it. The old swapsies.
Well, dude, you're swapsies. You're doing a hard sell on showing me the houses around here and how much it
just
costs.
move here,
and
bro. It's fucking great.
When I come out to Los Angeles, I just feel better. I don't know what it
I
is.
try
It
to tell
reminds me of
kids.
being back
Sun. It's called
in
the Sun.
Delaware
It's nice.
and
Bullshit.
driving a car.
It's the Dolphins. They ain't got dolphins in
The
Delaware.
Dolphins
Think they
speak
go
to
over
me.
there? They go, ugh.
I went to the beach every year as a kid, so coming to the beach reminds me of that. It's nice.
Dolphins are allergic to New Jersey coastline, dog. You got to come over here.
Really?
I have no idea.
Is that another one of your little M&M facts? Where it's
No,
a
no,
rumor
no.
that you're spreading as truth?
It absolutely. He did he not own part of Sony, which owned part of Eminem? So it was
He
some truth.
technically,
Got paid off Eminem's
because
catalog.
Sony owned the catalog and he had a 50% share stake in Sony. So he didn't go out of his way to buy Eminem's thing. Sony did, and as a byproduct, he was then a part
What
of
if
it.
he said, Sony, the division I control, get that?
That's like being like, oh, I own this house. And it's like, well, you pay money into it that technically could go towards owning it, but you don't own it,
Oh no.
right? Outdoor, indoor cat?
Outdoor, indoor.
You're not scared of them running away?
No, they only go out in the daytime. I got them trained. I don't feed them. They come back for food.
Smart.
Yeah. Cute little angels.
Yeah.
And
Cats are so wonderful.
I got trackers on him now because he gets kidnapped. They feed him. They lock the door to go fight tweakers down the street. He got arrested. He's out. He's
That's
out now.
fucked up. Good. He's out on bond.
So he's one tweaker in the neighborhood, man. Yeah.
Oh.
So you're moving here now, huh?
Oh yeah. Next door.
It's the best.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I love their breath. That
Dude,
blood booger.
Dude, when they... Oh, you like their boogers.
Yeah, not yours.
Interesting.
Not yours. You're sick.
Interesting. Well, find that to be a bit rude. A guest in your home. Least you can do is like my books.
Are you on the road?
Every weekend.
No, I know, but because I know you headline too. What are you rolling with homies? I mean, rolling with
No.
David Tell? No.
No, I stopped open for him. I just headline on my own now.
Nice.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm out there like 45, 46, 47 weekends.
Yeah,
11
yeah.
months. Living
Oh,
out of
yeah.
a suitcase.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Oh shit.
Oh,
you
boy.
know.
Yeah.
What does that do to a human? I always try to explain it. What is it? You're just
really-
kind of a zombie.
You're a zombie. You're a grateful zombie. I'm not trying
Yeah,
to be
that's-
like
that's
it's
what-
like I'm woe is me. It's I signed up for all this. I'm living
My
the life
dream,
I've always wanted
yeah.
to live. It does zombify you, and it does make you feel like you don't have an anchor in a way.
Yeah.
And there's certainly things I could do to make that more of a thing for me. But when I come home, I'm just like zonked, and I don't have a partner or anything. I have 2 cats. And, I think having an anchor or some sort of foundation would certainly be helpful. I can imagine coming home to a family is like so rewarding and wonderful. And,
yeah.
but that's why I love being on the road, because that's when I'm my most busy. That's when I'm going to do all these things. I have a travel show where I go and I do jobs in different towns. People teach me how to do their
Nice.
job.
What
and then
channel?
I do
Just
the
yours?
job. I'm releasing it on my YouTube. Yeah,
That's phenomenal.
So I'm banking a
because
bunch
I just
right
told
now.
him I want to do that because I'm filming all these antics.
Yeah.
I was like, this is a travel show.
Yeah,
And better
it's really
than any
fun.
it's so fun.
It's so fun.
We're so much funnier. That's how
my-
Bert. Remember Bert? Remember Bert? Before he was Bert.
Yeah,
He had that travel show,
really.
and then it got canceled, and he's like, yeah. And then he's
Interesting.
like, I
I
don't know
didn't
what
know
I'm gonna
that.
do, and then he became one of the biggest comedians in
in
the
the
world.
world. Yeah.
Yeah, Bert's travel show was on for a few years.
Oh shit! I had no idea.
It was
Yeah.
right before he took off with the machine and
Yeah.
became an arena comic, I would say. Yeah.
Yeah, it's really fun. Like last weekend, and also I'm like really tied into the music world, and so I'll go and visit a friend's band, and one of the guys at work somewhere will take me out on a job with them, and I'll do the job, and then I use the band to like move as a soundtrack for the show, and
Yeah.
it's really nice. And so last weekend I was in Rochester, and my buddy Mike, who sings in this band Missing Link, is a barber. So he took me to his barber shop. He taught me how to cut hair, and then I cut a guy's hair, and it was really fun.
Did you do a good job?
No,
Yeah.
I'd end up getting a #1 shave. Cutting hair is hard work. Have you ever cut hair? It's tough.
You shave his eyebrows. He's like, that's not what I want.
Oh, and I'm trying to be like, no, it's a look. It's a good look.
Yeah.
This is in.
You're in the
You know?
army now.
Yeah.
Go to
Convincing him
war.
he looks great. you
Boy,
know?
your head's white.
But yeah, it's really fun, man. So I have a blast when I'm on the road. I really enjoy it, and I play these markets over and over. So, and I'm building, which is like amazing. I'm seeing the progress. I'm seeing everything increase, which is great. But while I have played this town like 2 or 3 times every year, every other year, I've made friends in that town. So now when I go back,
Yeah.
I go to dinner with a group of friends, and and so it's nice.
That's way better. Like when you have, I know that lady that owns that sweet shop. Let's go get
Yeah.
some scones.
Yeah, but I would like, if I were to be in a monogamous relationship, to have my partner come
With
on the
you.
road with me.
Yeah.
I think that would be really fun. But I'm not there yet, and that's fine. But
Yeah.
it is like how do you center yourself when you come back from the road? I mean, you have a kid, so that
Yeah, I
must just-
see my
you
kids, see
jump
my
right in,
cats.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just survive. I've been in survival mode for my whole life.
Yeah.
I come back and
You just make it work.
yeah, you just have to.
But it is the that's why I've been coming out to LA more, because I learned going from East Coast to West Coast, East Coast to West Coast it fries your brain.
Yeah.
So now that's why I've been coming out to LA, where I'm like, okay, I have Seattle and then I have Arizona. I'm not going to go back and forth. So I'm just going to come to LA for that week and not
That's
fuck
smart.
my brain
See,
up.
LA's cracking.
I love LA.
Comedy Store,
Yeah,
baby.
Comedy Store's great. It's back.
Dude, Comedy Store is the shit, dude.
Yeah.
I can't-
I've never been to a place that I'm not from that I felt more at home and like welcomed. And
Yeah.
It's I love it there. It's like a magical,
the jungle.
magical place.
This jungle gym
Yeah.
of degenerates and debauchery. Cleaned up, though. They cleaned it up. I
like it because there's an outside hang,
yeah.
and that means I can just like rip cigarettes.
I visited New York a bunch.
Yeah.
I went to the Cellar. I of course it's one of the best clubs in the world, but
Yeah.
I'm like, I can't hang. There's nowhere to hang. There's the restaurant.
It's the restaurant. Yeah. So you'll get a table with friends. You'll sit back at the comics table.
But you know what I mean?
whatever.
There's not like you can hang at the table and eat, but that's more invite only. You need to know people.
Right.
Where it's not the smorgasbord jambalaya of soup,
Right.
where it's like open micer to Bobby Lee and everyone's just...
There's more of an Adult Swim feel at the Cellar instead of a community pool feeling.
Gotcha.
Does that make sense?
No,
So
not in my brain.
You know when
I've thought of the cartoon Adult Swim Network.
no, you know when you go to a pool and everyone can swim, and then they go Adult Swim, and that means everybody out except for adults. So adults, so it's like usually a couple old people that go in and swim, and they have their peaceful
I
swim
understand now.
instead of a
That
bunch
is
of
the
people
difference.
splashing around.
Yeah.
That's the difference. The Cellar is like has Adult Swim, and you kind of know where to navigate. And I feel like the store, you can't walk in without having to go through like a sea
No,
of people.
you're gonna get splashed by kids.
and it's and
like,
it's
I don't know you yet.
Yeah.
Hey!
And it's like, all right, cool. I'll fucking get splashed before I jump in.
Yeah.
You know? And I like splashing around.
Yeah.
I'm way more of a splash around with a bunch of different people guy.
It's fun
Then-
too because that weirdo that splashed you, all of a sudden 8 years later, he's on the stage with you in the OR, and you're like, you made it, kid.
Yeah.
It's fun.
You took your swimmies off.
Yeah. Your floaty's a guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go down the water slide.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of-
but I like that about LA and also like I love driving. So I don't mind driving an hour to go do something. But in New York, it's just, you know, you walking through the weather, and then the subway is late, and then it stops, and then, you know, you get there, and it's like, I don't know. I've been in New York since I was 18. So I think I'm like,
I think it's time for you to come over here.
but I'm a New York comic through and through. That's the thing. It's like I'm a New York guy.
Yeah.
You know? But I do love the ocean and the sun. You know?
Do your cats have a front lawn in New York?
No.
Yeah,
But
do
would
it
my
for
cats
Mr.
like it
Whiskey.
out here? How would I get my cats out here?
You ship them in FedEx box.
No,
Poke a couple
they gotta
holes.
be. I will get a baby Bjorn and a backpack, and they'll be here. Won't you be excited when we're neighbors?
Yes.
And I annoy the hell out of you.
No, because we're always gone.
I know. That's the thing.
Yeah.
But I love going to people's houses and kicking around. Like my door at my place is a revolving door. Tons of friends of mine have keys. So I have an extra room. So I let people, my friends are like touring musicians. I let them crash in my house. People come to town. I give them a
You're
key.
kind. I can't have
So I like having an open door and having like a
Yeah.
warm bouncing home. And it just sucks because it takes like, I don't know. I mean, I just like the idea of going to people's houses, having people in mind.
It's more
so
fun.
I try to make my house
Especially
like
with
that
good
in New York.
people, like intimate friends. It's like,
Yeah.
it's so
But
fun.
in my idea, I would love all of my friends to live in the same neighborhood, and then we like kick around with each other.
That's honestly my
and-
goal, but no one will move down here. It's too fucking far.
Yeah.
But I have that with my family. I'm so lucky. All my family is like 5 to 10 minutes
See, I don't
away.
have family. I
Yeah.
have my mom, my cousin,
That's a big
a
family.
couple cousins.
Yeah. No, yeah. Are they in New York?
One is my cousin Sherry,
Where's your mom?
Delaware.
You got to move her out here. Say, hey, mom, I made it. Come to Sunshine.
Well, it's pretty cool. My mom came to visit me in Brooklyn, and I had always had roommates until like a few years ago. And
Me too.
she came to visit, and we were staying up eating Chinese food till like 4 a.m, laughing, watching Seinfeld. And it was this thing of like, I always go to her house and we stay up and watch movies. And it's like the house I grew up in and everything. But it was this cool moment of like, come to the house I've built.
Yeah.
Come to the house that I've.
Doesn't that feel good?
Yeah.
I
it
have
was
family
really
dinner
cool.
here. I ordered
Yeah.
some fancy, clean Mediterranean food. So good. Halal meat. Saffron. And it was
Saffron
it felt
basmati
so,
rice?
Oh, so good. bro.
Yes.
So good.
Yeah.
It felt so good to have like my parents over in my house. And we were all eating and
Yeah.
she's like,
yeah,
you
I
got
never
too
had
many
that before.
cats. You got too many cats. Get the shitter out of here.
Oh, my mom loves my cats. She's like, you got to send me more videos of the cats.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, they're the best.
Yeah, they really are. When you find a warm, loving cat, nothing better.
Yeah. You got to get good cats.
The
See, there
love
are
of a
bad
woman,
cats.
but-
Because people who meet my cats, they'll say like, hey, I have a bad cat. Like this cat. You know what I mean? He's like, I know exactly what I mean. He
You got a bad cat?
No, he's got a good cat.
He's all right. He lets you pet him till he doesn't want to be pet, and then he starts to bite you. So
Ooh.
you just kind of learn.
See, I got a guy, Glenn, that's just like these guys, but my guy Samson was found in like an engine block in a car in my neighborhood.
Yeah.
So he's like not skittish. He just takes a while to warm up. So he hides in the bedroom. But then if you've been around a bit, then he comes out and he's like super lovey. But
He comes around. So there's the cats
Yes.
that don't come around.
yes, he
Those
comes
are the
around.
bad cats. That's
But see, I have my studio. Me and Jordan have our podcast studio in my basement. So everybody's in and out of my house. And Glenn is hanging out, jumping on people.
Yeah.
They can hold him. He's sitting in the perch. He's a cool guy. Samson's in the bedroom, and it makes me a little embarrassed
I
about
love
my
Jordan.
son. She's the best.
I had her
I
on
want
the
her to
pod.
move out here with me.
Dude, you two get a goddamn Melrose place out here. We did JFL together. That shit was awesome.
That's great, man.
That shit was so fun.
Yeah. She's the best. We have so much fun together. And that fucking bitch, I love her to death. But she goes, she came back. She did your podcast.
Yeah.
And she's like, dude, Craig, we're moving to LA. Let's get a place in LA. Let's do it. And then she didn't go back to LA for a while. And I've been going to LA more. And I'm like, dude, let's go to LA, you and me. And she goes, no, the fires. I can't. I got to stay in New York. I'm too scared. And I'm like, what happened to you getting a place in LA, like you said? She was trying to convince me to move to LA. She's like, we'll move the studio to LA. We got to do it. I'm like, no. And then now I want to do it. And she's like, no. And I'm like, all right, you just got to.
First of all, you guys would be in at the Comedy Store very fast. You're both Comedy Store vibes. There's a new booker, and she would recognize that. She recognizes funny and hard work. Secondly, just fucking do it. It's the best.
Yeah.
I know I'm biased, but dude, look, come on.
I know. Dude, the beach.
If you're in at the Comedy Store, if you could be, then in my head, I'm like, it's a disservice to you and your career not to.
Well, so the acting work and everything.
Oh, and
out
the
here.
volume
and
of
just
Hollywood
like the vibes of the sun and the nice air.
Hollywood, baby, come on.
I'll
Come
wear
on.
sunglasses
I've been here my
all
whole
the
life. Haven't
time.
booked shit. Come on. Come on.
But I am wondering though, living in this area, how long does it take you to get to the store?
45 minutes.
You got an 8 o'clock spot. When are you gonna leave?
7 o'clock. Mm-hmm. I like an hour 15 maximum, but spots are at night. There's no traffic at night, so it does not bug me. It is far though, but it is heaven.
I like
it's
a car
heaven.
ride. I get my phone calls done. I rip
what I mean.
cigs.
Yeah.
You know. That's the thing on the subway. You can't rip cigs. When you're on a 45-minute subway ride, you're just sitting there.
You'll have lung cancer in no time.
I already got something. You see my boogers.
Yeah, cigarettes are good for you. Just get American spirits.
That's what I'm saying. No, I support the Native Americans. I get my cigarettes at reservations,
Yeah.
but the Marlboros are for me. I'm a Marlboro man. Come on.
I only buy Marlboros, but at Indian reservations.
Yes, that's the truth.
Yeah, tobacco's fine. They spray it with chemicals.
I don't know, man. I stay at Jason Ellis's house when I'm here.
That's
he
my
lives
bro,
in
too.
Sherman Oaks,
Yeah.
and
I've
I
been to
like
his house.
driving through the hills on
It's
the way to the
nice. See,
store.
Sherman Oaks is so nice.
Yeah, I like Sherman Oaks.
He's got a pool too.
Yeah, you don't have a pool.
Ocean.
Oh.
It's warm.
Yeah, right. How cold is the ocean right now?
You'll see. What time is it? Yeah, I got time. Oh, 2 o'clock? All right, we'll wrap this up and we'll go dip our toes in the ocean.
All right.
Because I got therapy at 2.
All right.
I don't want to brag, but I'm not well. Help me.
Hey,
I am well.
Hey.
I am well.
you're a car. You're driving on the road. You're just getting a little tune-up, baby.
That's a good way to look at it. I need my oil changed.
Yes.
Got to shit again, goddamn.
Yes. I
What are
gotta
you
beat the
Googling?
brakes off.
What is
Mom.
this?
How cold the water is right now? It's
Low 60s to 70s. That's not an accurate temperature.
What does that
62.
mean?
There we go.
Dude, I was on stage with Attell, right? And he goes, Ian, Shark Tank, what are your business ideas? I go, oh, how about a weather app that instead of telling you just the temperature, tells you what it means in terms of clothing? If it's 60 degrees, what should I wear? He goes, that's the dumbest idea I've ever heard. What if there's a tornado? What am I supposed to wear? A basement?
And that's why he's the GOAT.
The greatest.
That's why he's the GOAT.
The
Because I
greatest.
was like, that's a great idea.
Yeah.
And he had a fucking killer
Just
line.
like that, dude. Amazing.
Let's honor Dave Attell. First of all, that you know him well. I barely
Yeah.
work with him. I've been in a handful of shows with him. That is truly probably the quickest, fastest, sharpest comic I've ever seen in my life.
Bro.
He just is like, he talks comedy. He only spits stand-up.
He's a funny Jedi.
Yeah.
It literally calculates in his head.
I've seen it.
funny. It's out of control, and I like studied under him.
Yeah.
because I opened for him for
You're quick, too.
5-6 years.
Yeah.
And every night I'd watch him do an hour, and he brings me on stage with him, and we go back and forth, and that taught me to be like actively listening and
Yeah.
like quick and like he's my best friend too. We
Yeah.
talk on the phone every night. We'd go and eat at diners, and like that's like I don't know if I could leave him in New York because we see each other all the time, and
Yeah.
we have like a very much father-son relationship, and you know, like we take care of each other. He's become
the
like
man.
my dear friend. You know?
So he's so funny. I was hosting at the Improv some years back when I used to host there, and the audience was whatever, and he had a good set for the audience. But then he got off. He's like, "Give him hell," and I thought he meant like yell at him. I was like, "No problem, sir." And I was like, I didn't want to. But I was like, Dave Tell tells me to yell at him. I'm gonna yell at him. And I was like, what the fuck? I started, and he's like, why'd you do that? I was like, I thought you said yell at him. He meant like make him laugh. I was like, why didn't you say that? I took it literal. I was like, you're the fucking OG. I'll do whatever you want, sir. You're the goddamn man.
That's great.
And then he needed to get to the Comedy Store for a spot, but he doesn't have a regular cell phone.
And there's a flip phone.
He has a flip phone. And he's like, you know the number for taxis? I need to get to the Comedy Store. And we were all just laughing. And then a door guy at the Improv was like, bro, I'll just order you an Uber, man. And then we ordered him an Uber, and he Ubered over. But it's just, what a guy.
Oh, yeah.
Like, just different.
Yeah.
You know? How do you call a cab? Like, they don't have cabs over here. This ain't
Oh,
New
yeah.
York, fool.
Dude, we'll just
It'll take 45 minutes for the cab to get
We'll
here.
just drive around New York until like 4 a.m.
Yeah.
or just like there's a new deli we have to go to. I'm like,
Yeah.
all right.
Yeah.
So we'll like walk
Yeah.
30 blocks to a deli he wants to check out. I'm like, I'm along for the ride. Let's go.
God bless Dave Attell.
He's the greatest, man.
All right,
Kindest, greatest, funniest.
We'll
Can't
get
beat
to
it.
the whole theme of the podcast, community service. I'm a sober Sally, almost. This podcast is about something that happened to better yourself. Like you got arrested, and now you're sober, etc. What you got? I know you got something. What major event that may have been bad changed you for the better, and now you're, or any story of metamorphosis?
I mean, I feel like I'm constantly evolving.
Yeah.
I feel like, you know, caterpillars aren't the only things that turn into butterflies, and snakes aren't the only things that shed their skin.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I'm constantly doing both, and I try to take whatever experience I have to learn from it and make it better for the future. I mean, cataclysmic events.
Yeah.
I mean, my dad died horrifically when I was 8 years old.
Oh, that's
That
terrible.
really
I'm sorry I
put
laughed.
me on a different path, certainly. And
Yeah,
that
okay.
was a learning
You
lesson.
didn't have to go there.
And, well, you
whatever
asked
want.
for an
No, I know,
event
I know.
that changed me.
I said any though.
What the hell?
No, you could tell it. You
Well,
could
that one went
I
to
just
my
you
head.
just said horrifically, and I went, "Oh God, I'm sorry, sir. I'm sorry."
What I've gotten sober.
Yeah,
I've
like, that's more what I meant.
volunteered. And you know, I've been in jail a bunch, and I can't learn my lesson with carrying weapons.
Yeah. What'd
Now
you have, brass
I've
knucks?
learned. I got caught with brass knuckles at Newark Airport.
I got caught with
And then-
brass knuckles
Really?
in Hermosa Beach. Yeah.
Oh no shit. Yeah. I got thrown in jail. Matter of fact, they threw me in jail, and my call was to Attell to go, "Hey, I'm missing the early show tonight." and then
Why through the airport?
I got, because they were in my jacket. I totally forgot I had them.
Ah.
And then I got arrested for having a switchblade on me, and my call was to the cellar to tell them I couldn't make my 11:30 spot, and it made me realize I need more in my life than just stand up.
Yeah.
Stand up and weapons, baby. That's all it's about.
So you were doing stand-up drunk? Not for long?
No, I started stand up sober when I was living in a halfway house in Delaware.
I started stand-up sober too. Kind of, I was a little tipsy.
Well, I started stand up sober, and then I started drinking, and I kept doing stand up, and then I was drinking, stopped, and then my last drink and drug and everything was April 10th, 2015.
Nice.
Yeah.
Dave's sober too, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's amazing. He's got some years though, yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Good
Like
for him.
17 years or something.
Yes. That's
Yeah.
awesome, Dave.
Mm-hmm.
That's why he's still here. We love you. Stay sober.
Patron Saint Dave.
Yeah, dude, he really is. He's a fucking just a living legend.
Yeah.
It's amazing that you're close with him.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
I forget that he's like Dave Italian. He's just my idiot friend.
Yeah.
Like, you know.
I have Bobby. Bobby's like my mentor guy.
Oh, yeah?
But
that's
he's
great.
not as warm as Dave.
He doesn't get as naked as much. Yeah.
Bobby, put it away. No.
Yeah.
Yeah, I fucking love that motherfucker.
Yeah, Bobby's great. He's been really kind to me too.
Yeah.
I'm really fortunate with I don't know, a lot of things. And do you find it's hard to stay in gratitude, or do you find that it's getting easier?
I go back and forth.
Mm-hmm.
When you run your own business, there's a lot. It's
Yeah.
a lot of minutia details, and I don't like that shit. So when shit doesn't go right, or goes wrong, I get angry, and I'm like, bro, this is so much better than anything and everything you've ever done your whole life. Just knock it off.
Yeah.
But it is frustrating when you pay for services and it doesn't go right or some shit. Like clubs not post, you're just like,
Yeah, like little things like that.
Yeah.
Or like you just ask them for a certain thing.
it's
and
like
they're
my rider
"Oh,
is fruit. It's not that hard.
Yeah.
And then there's no fruit. You
Yeah.
go like that. You know?
I just asked that they play a music mix that I have of my music for my crowds. I asked them to play that when the audience loads in, just play it on shuffle. And sometimes they're like, oh, no, we can't. We're just going to play Drake. And I'm like, that's not really like my...
It's a click of a button. It's
Yeah.
the internet.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
free.
And and I get it, but then at a certain point, you're like, oh, come on, man.
When
It's
you
just
start
simple.
selling out the building, it's like, play my fucking playlist, bitch.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
like Tupac. That's not ego, dude.
Yeah.
That's fair. That's
Yeah.
business.
Yeah.
That's not, it's not like I'm saying, hey, stir my cappuccino
No,
counterclockwise.
never.
I'm saying play Tupac.
Never. And
He's
I
on
always
YouTube.
I always give guest sets to local comics or like comics that work in the kitchen or something. And so I use local guys. I don't really bring out friends of mine unless I'm playing like back in Philly or whatever. And I'm always like, look, can
You
we
got to
just
bring
start?
one guy, bro. That'll change everything with the merch.
I know. Well, I do my own merch. It's DIY till I die. I do it all myself. I like it. I enjoy
bro,
it.
I'm cut from the same cloth. That
Yeah.
hits a ceiling.
Yeah. Well, I'm not at that
You want more
ceiling yet.
money? You
Yeah.
will be. You are.
Yeah.
Have a guy do it, because then you could talk to him longer. You take photos longer. They'll buy merch, and it's all about just, you're already a man of the people, and the fact that some comics don't want to do meet and greets, I'm like, that's where it's at. Where do you think you're gonna get these lifelong fans?
Yeah.
that
They're
you
gonna
need.
grow with
They
you. They're gonna
love
rock
you.
with
You love them.
Dude, they're
Joe
coming
Coy
up.
did it. Joe Coy did it. That's
Yeah.
why I'm like, look at.
Yeah.
It's going good. I
Yeah,
saw
yeah,
him do it.
yeah.
I'm like, I'm doing that till I'm in arenas.
Yeah.
I don't even want arenas, large theaters.
No, I like the small stage. I like the intimate closeness.
Look at Ron
you
White.
know?
Ron White, that's my yardstick.
Ron White. the
Ron
king.
motherfucking White.
Have you ever read that book I Killed about road comics?
Was it about Ron?
It's a bunch of different comics that have stories about being on the road or their worst gig or their best gig or like coming up, and his story in there is it really stuck with me.
Okay, I gotta read that.
Yeah.
Yeah, he helped with the ayahuasca. He saw a hypnotist, did ayahuasca, and I was like,
wow.
if he did it, I'm doing it. I saw the hypnotist, I did ayahuasca. He has a private jet. He does theaters. He got sober.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah. Once you get past a certain limit, I've never done them yet, but the arenas just seem a bit,
It's a bit much.
it's a bit much.
It's a bit much.
I'll do it. Don't get me wrong, but
Nah,
like,
I
you just go
don't
like, oh,
Yeah.
oh.
I like the idea of small, like and also I don't want to fleece people for money, like I don't know.
Nice.
Cats are the
Stick to the
best.
show. Like Dave Chappelle
Cats
just
are
does
the
large
best.
theaters,
Cats are the best.
That's the best career
They
ever.
are the best. Cats are
That's
the
the
best. They are the best. Don't you wish friends could kiss like that? Whoops, I said that out loud. Oh no, oh no, oh no.
It's when a cat like hugs you, it's very rare. You're like,
Dude,
whoa.
when cats become brothers and family, I mean, that's the basis of Fast and the Furious.
My son loves cats too. He's always
Family.
grabbing them, going like this. I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, Boo, not Boo, man. Boo will get you.
Don't touch the
Don't
back.
touch Boo. Mister slap him around, but no claws. Boo, Boo.
Do you cut their nails or do you gotta take them to the vet? I
I
gotta
take
take my
them.
guys to the vet.
I take them to the groomer. They get washed and clipped.
They get washed.
Hell yeah, they're outside.
Oh yeah, see.
They have.
Yeah, no, my guys are spoiled little indoor guys.
All right, well, we got to get in this ocean. Namaste, an ending button. Yeah. I got nothing, kids. We pooped? We already did the poop.
But in his pants.
Okay, you got a good shitting of the pants story.
I already told you. I
That's
shit on
up
my
the
back.
back.
What more do you want? How you gonna
More.
beat up the back? I mean, what? I'm not a shit factory
He
here.
started it. I was trying to let it go.
Yeah, because he's a pervert sitting in the back. I come in your house, he's just a man in a room, just sitting in the cup
He doesn't
chair
even
in the
work here.
corner.
He's just rubbing his
Yeah.
balls the whole time.
Yeah, he hasn't touched a computer once. He's just sitting there going, shit, more
He's
shit.
looking up porn.
More shit. Talk slower
Manure.
about Michael Jackson.
How cold is poop? What is it?
Yeah. What is the temperature of poop? Why are you looking at that, you weird beard? Put some shoes on.
You sick bastard.
Get your toes out of here, creepy.
All right, everybody. This is my man Ian Fidance. I've never said your last name. Did I say it right?
Fidance.
Fidance.
But you can say Fidance.
Why did I say it that way? Fidance.
That's what everybody
Finance?
says.
Fidance.
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 iAnimal69 on Instagram.
Check them out.
IanFidance.com.
Much love. Can't wait till you move to the beach. Help me with
buddy.
my cats. Land with the cats. I love you all. Namaste.
Thanks for having me. Bye-bye.
Peace. Hello. Is there anybody in